What's up, guys? So I got 3 days ago my Burning Abyss deck that I ordered online in eBay. It costs me around $350, but it was totally worth it because, a whole Burning Abyss deck with everything you need, like 99% of it, worth it. I put some few cards in then on my own, and the deck is kind of good. I think it's a great deck actually. So yeah, let's start. So first of all, you run the 3 tree guides, it's a must. I don't know a Burning Abyss deck that doesn't run 3, and if so, then tell me. 3 graphs. Sorry, my cards are a little bit, yeah. 3 seer. 3 scarn. This is the main Mela branch, like the basic. 2 Rubiks. I don't run 3. I know Patrick Hoban and Jeff does. I don't know if they still, but I like 2. 2 is not cloggy. I don't get it much. I put it with graph or seer if I mill it. So 2 Alex and 1 Kalkab. And I want to trade it. I want to do 2 Kalkab and 1 Alec, because Alec is not so good and it's only 1200 and Kalkab is 1400, so it's a huge difference. I know it's 200, but still I rather have 2 beaters, like not beaters, but I like to have 2 monsters with 1400 that can bounce a set card instead of 2 ones of 1200 that can negate a monster's effect, like breakthrough skill. And I do run 3 breakthrough skills here, so it's not so relevant. The last monsters I run is 1 Ryza and 1 Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the beginning. The Ryza is a tech choice because of the fact I run almost a whole Monarch engine in the side deck. So yeah. For the spells, 3 mystical Space Typhoons. This is the greatest card here. No, not the greatest. The Feralic is the greatest. But I like this card because of the fact of Vanity's Emptiness, Fiendish Chains, and field cards. That's the whole reason I run 3. If there weren't any of those, I run 2. 3 is good. I like 3. It's not. I don't get clogged with it because I have some discards that I can do with it, so yeah. For the one, I want a Lure, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Soul Charge, and 1 Rank Up Magic Astral Force. The reason of the Book of Moon is because I don't have a Vanity's Emptiness right now. I loaned it to a friend. I usually run only 1 of those because I only own 1. But I'll try to get a second, and I will run 2. I like 2. 2 is good. I hope it'll catch, and everyone will run 2. I hate this card. I hate Vanity's Emptiness. 3 breakthrough skills. It's a must. You must run 3. Anything today is activated. Everything has a trigger. So you can always you have some plays. And if this card gets milled with Dante, you can just banish it and negate a monster's effect on the field in your turn. 3 Wing Blasts. I don't know a person that doesn't run 3 Wing Blasts. Great, one of the greatest cards. 3 Firelakes. Here in Israel, few people told me not to run 3, but in my testing, like after I got this deck, I sat with my friend and we tested it. And I always ended up getting 2 of these from the mills with the Dante. So after that, I have no surprise effect with the third, if I don't have a third. But if I have 3 Vanity's Emptinesses, I will take out one of the Firelakes for it. But for now on, even if I have 2, I'll keep the 3 Firelakes, because if it gets milled, like, I don't care because I have the third. So yeah. For the last traps, I ran 2 Karma Cuts, one Regeki break and one Solemn. The Regeki break deck choice was because of the fact... Back row. Finished. Back row. Because of back row. I hate back row, and Karmka doesn't remove back row. So that sucks. For the extra deck, one Virgil, 2 Dante. I know people say you need to run 3 Dantes because of the new Burning Abyss cards, and you need to run 2 Virgil because if it gets bottomless, you dead. But that's not true. Because of the fact I have 1 Virgil, 2 Dante, I have tons of other cards to use, and that's totally fine. And if I'll need, I'll borrow a card for a competition, like a Virgil. 1 Fortune, one of the amazing cards in the game, cannot be targeted by card effects. In general, you cannot target this card. If it will be destroyed by battle, you can detach 1 card instead. And if this card is sent to the graveyard, I think... Yeah. Is sent from the field to the graveyard. I need to target 2 level 3 monsters. And if this card was brought by Tour Guide, so I'll probably have only 2 monsters in the graveyard, and Tour Guide bring those to the deck, bounce this card to the extra deck, start all over. Great card, I love it. 1 Z- for the Shadow Mirror outlet. Giga Brilliant, Engineer. It's just for the 1800 and the fact that he can change into defense position if something like a Mirror Force comes up, I don't know. 1 LU card, 1 Nightmare Shark for stealing, 1 something Power Ranger purple. I don't know its name, I don't have to, but I rank him up for this card. I'll show you later, I'll tell you the effect. But I don't use its effect. Its effect is that if this card is being attacked, you can detach 1 card, then this card cannot be disturbed by battle or by card effect, and your opponents take any battle damage involving this card. So there is not so many things to do with it. I rank him up most of the time immediately. 1 Acid Golem for the alley combos. I think it's one of the only combos I have in this deck. It's just you need to have the Alec in a material, and then you just kill something. Alec is being detached in the standby phase, you target the Acid Golem. The Acid Golem effect is negated, destroy another thing. Put him in a downhill magician in the main phase too. And then you can steal special, because its effects are negated. 1 Pleiades for the Dante rank up, and 1 number C69 Heraldry Crest of Horror. You rank up from the pink Power Ranger. Yeah, that's everything I do with it. That's the only thing you can do with it. I'll show you the side deck right now, really quick. 2 Deep Trap Hole for anything that is actually a synchro. I use it. I use it sometimes for the artifacts, because I don't like artifacts on the field because they are strong. They have 2100, I don't like those. If I can go over them with my general exegesis, not a Dante or a Virgil, I would like to use this card to banish those monsters. Like, I don't want those in the field, I want them banished, so it can bring them up with Levier and stuff. 1 Bottomless for the same reason, but you know, it's not Deep Trap Hole, it's Bottomless. It's 1500 or more. 2 Deep Prison, I can switch it with the Karma Cuts and most of the time. 2 Mind Crush, there is a lot of searches now, so I like them to pay a cost and then discard what they just searched. I don't care even if it's a Burning Abyss they search with the Scarm. I don't want that is in the hand, because they might have something like a Winged Blast set this turn or something like that. Oh, sorry about that. So if they search out with the Scarm, the tour guide. So lucky me, I'll just call tour guide, send it. And even if you have more, send those too. But if you search something like a Calcab, Scarm, I don't know what you're planning on doing, I'll call it immediately because I don't want you to keep searching. I want your cards to go to the graveyard. And I don't want chain disappearance here, I don't have any. 2 Stormforth, 2 Mobius, 1 Vanity's Fiend, 1 Caius, and 2 Diddy Crows. The reason for these 4 guys and these 2 quick spells is mostly because I run the Ryza in the main deck. It was a tech choice I made because I like the Monarchs here. I do. They are good because you don't get anything like, you don't get any downs here because you contribute even a Dante with no material and get its effect and get the Monarch's effect. But there is a downside because they need to be tributed. I don't have any way to special summon them, I don't have any way to do it. So I use the Stormforth, but I don't usually get the Stormforth. So I like to abuse the Rubik in this scenario, or those, like the small ones I like to abuse. But the Rubiks are easily being abused by the Monarchs. If I don't have a Virgil play, or if I have these in the hand, I don't like to get stuck with those at all. Like, I would rather go to a Monarchs play over a Virgil play because of their insane effects. So like, I have a Virgil play, but I don't know if my opponent's got a Boundless, but he got like 4 traps. So I'll rather special the Rubik, tribute for a Caius, target 1 card on the field, banish it, and if it was a dark monster, I get to inflict 1000 points of damage. So I can banish your cards, like your spell and trap cards, and if I hit something like Solemn Warning or Boundless, I get pluses because I can attack now with everything and I won't be afraid of you Boundlessing my only Virgil. Same reason for the 2 Mobius. I'll go for a Mobius over a Virgil because I can clean 2 spell trap on the field. You'll have to use your Solemn Warning if you want your spell traps. And then I can go for a Virgil free. Literally free. And the 2 Stormforth is to go over some nasty cards like Beals or... Actually, I think you can tribute Towers with this card. I'm not sure, I need to figure this card out. Because it doesn't say you target it and it doesn't say anything. Yeah, I think you can tribute the Towers with this card, so it's a great floodgate outlet because it's like Towers for a Caius. Done. GG. So yeah, that's why I like this card. Vanity's Fiend against spamming decks, I guess. Like, if it doesn't have anything that can be normal summoned, like Infernoids that will come out. I played them against Fishborgs with my Bujin deck. I don't know, it's every turn is special summon something. So if you can, like, it doesn't have anything on the field that can go over 2400, you win. You basically win because if you can tribute for, you can't tribute for Monarchs if you can special. So it'll take him 2 turns without you attacking to tribute and get rid of this card. So it's like you can tribute, you normal something, attack over it, attack. It happens to me, it stays on field for like 10 turns. I lost because he top decked a Dark Hole in the 2nd turn and I didn't knew about it. So I just had so many cards set. But then he activated the Dark Hole and just spammed the field. I did activate stuff, but he had wiretaps and stuff like that, so it didn't really matters. Yeah, that's, I think, everything. Yeah, I'll give you an update. There is a regional, I think, in the 22nd in December. So that's around the corner. So I'll give you guys an update how it was, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.